Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am the man with the voice for silent films, the face for radio, and the mind for tic-tac-toe. Playing Midnight. As you can probably tell, midnight. Very dark midnight. So what is this about? Well, this video is going to be covering something that honestly is hilarious to me, and it's hilarious in so many ways that just I can't stop laughing at the idea. So, a lot of people are upset right now because of Blizzard doing something that, you know, everyone with a quarter of a brain who remembers the late 2000s, the early 2010s of companies doing something very specific. Now, what is that? Well, one, it's all the stuff that you have to paint, all this new stuff they are selling in the store, squirrels, this thing, but also the housing stuff, this stuff. Now, what's so special about some of this stuff? Well, other than the fact it being $250, how much does this cost? Oh, that's right. You can't get the exact amount, so you end up having to buy two of them. Or, when it was $750 a few days ago, you had to buy this in order to have enough, or, buy this and 3 of these, and then you have 50 too many, and, it seems reminiscent of something. Oh, I know! Microsoft, the company that bought them, ran Xbox, and that had Microsoft points. Oh, you guys remember Microsoft points? I'm sure you don't. Most of you don't, because most of you either A, weren't sentient during that time frame, or B, didn't play on Xbox. Or you're choosing to forget and think that Xbox was the ultimate thing. It wasn't. Get ready. This was a system that a lot of us predicted a long time ago when they first announced the currency. And now you get to see exactly why this currency is terrible. People were saying, oh, it's not that big of a deal. I have all this gold. I can just, convert the gold into the coin. And then you convert the gold into Blizzard bucks, tying your gold to your Blizzard wallet, and then you use that Blizzard wallet to buy this. Well, that's cool, right? But how much tokens? For one token, in order to do that, you need to have that amount of gold right now. And then that amount of gold gets transferred into $20. But $20, let's go here. $20 does not get you this. So you need to do it twice, which means you need to do that amount of gold twice in order to get enough Hearthsteel to get. Well, now you have enough gold to get. You have enough currency to get 2 of these. Are you gonna get 2 of these? I don't know. But you wouldn't have enough, would you? That will only be $40. So you need to You need that times gold 3 times to get 60. So then you can afford 2 of these. Isn't that nice? You always end up with a little bit more, or you always have a little bit too less than you need. So you always either have to buy more, or you sit there have to justify that you have too much, as you go down the list and get something else real quick. ESO does a better system than this, right? ESO does a way better system than this. ESO makes it where anything you buy on the Crown Store can be sold to another player for gold, or what the other player wants, really. You can just gift it to another player if you really wanted to. It doesn't require anything other than the Crown to initially buy it. Is it still another currency that you convert your money into? Yes, of course it is. But I can then take that item, put it in the auction house, and whoosh, it doesn't belong to me anymore. It belongs to someone else if they want it. Is Blizzard going to do that system? Maybe. But right now they're not. Right now they're showing exactly what the housing system's for. Making money. And it's not going to stop. It's going to keep going and going and going. But hey, A lot of you wanted this. A lot of you defended Blizzard for the housing system and said that they would not, and hoped and prayed they wouldn't monetize it to hell. It's beginning. Keep in mind, Microsoft pioneered so many of the microtransactions. Other companies copied their method with the Microsoft points and implemented it into their own games. And then we keep going, and the microtransactions kept getting worse and worse and worse for the consumer. And now they're so bad, you have people willing to spend money on some of these assets that should be able to be earned at some point in the game. This stuff should be able to be earned right now instead of on this. Sure, they might in about a few months make all this stuff earnable in game, but they haven't said anything about it yet. And if they suddenly do it, do the people who bought it early get a refund? No, of course not. Of course they're not going to get a refund. Why would you get a refund? This is Blizzard. This is Activision Blizzard owned by Microsoft. There are no refunds. There's never going to be a refund. Congratulations! You all got played! Anyway, you guys have a good night. Fare thee well.